Hello, my friends. It's me, Christiana Gaudet, your Tarot Fairy Godmother. It's Friday. Did we make it through another week? I think that we did. So what do we do on Friday? We do one card for the collective, which I sometimes forget, but I'm not going to forget today. And then individual cards for those who request. And this is a reflective card. It might speak about how we go forward, but it's primarily designed to speak about the week that was. What did we experience? What did we learn? How did we do? So if you were here on Monday and you got a card and you remember what that card is, let me know in your request. And that way I can look at, it's like their bookends, the card you got on Monday, the card you got on Friday. That can be really interesting. But no matter, either way. Now, this is fun. Do y'all know this deck, Cat's Eye Tarot? Deborah M. Given, Doctor of Veterinary Medicine from U.S. Games. I honestly don't know if this is still in print. It came out in 2011. It's a really interesting deck. This person, Deborah Given, she lives in Maine. And one of the things I love about this deck is the imagery is very evocative of Maine, New England. It's really lovely. She's a cat veterinarian. All she does is cats. And she's enough of a tarotist to want to make a tarot deck, and she's enough of an artist to do it. She did it herself in watercolor. So this person is a very talented person. Check out her deck. Let's take a look at it. Here we go. And Marion, you have the deck. Of course you do. You should. But you haven't used it yet. All right. Here we go. We're going to shuffle. Cool card back, right? All right. Going to shuffle. We'll pull a card for the collective. And let me just go through first and see, because there's a few people here who are good at reminding me what the collective cards were. And the first one I happen to see is Marion Newbury. Marion, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. The three cards for the collective were Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed, Lovers, and a jumper was the Knight of Pentacles reversed. All right. Here we go. So this is for the collective, wrapping up the week for the collective. The Hanged Man. So we started with Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed, Lovers. We end with the Hanged Man. That's a cute Hanged Man, isn't it? But it's the Hanged Kitty. So what does this tell us about our week? I think it's all about, where do you put your energy? There's so much. Whether you're looking at it on a personal level or on a larger level, there's so much that requires our attention. Where do we put our energy? What can we do? With the energy we have, with the spoons we have, whatever, what can we do? And I think each person is kind of figuring out, how can I show up for myself? How can I show up for others? How can I show up for the things that matter to me? And there's ways we can and there's ways we can't. And we kind of have to be okay with that. All right. Here we go. Let's get to our requests. I'll take these in the order in which I see them. Starting with Trey Cameron. We have the Three of Swords on Monday. And the Six of Cups reversed on Friday. Trey, I think you're really going through it. I think you're doing a lot of healing from things from the past, and I think it's hard. But as long as it is indeed healing and not just cycling through pain, as long as it really is healing, then it's a good thing. And if it is just cycling through pain, you're going to have to figure out how to turn that into healing. Marion Newbury, thanks so much again for being here. Thanks for being a member. So your Monday card was the Magician reversed, and your Friday card, is Judgment reversed. So that's really interesting, Marion. You start out with the Magician reversed, you end up with Judgment reversed. So on one hand, both major arcana cards, both reversed. That's pretty cool to begin with, right? But no, wait, there's more. Magician at the very beginning, Judgment almost at the very end. And they both cards have an interesting relationship with the concept of communication as well. But when I look at Judgment reversed for you, so what do I want to do with all of this? Okay, about all of it, I'm going to say the following things. I feel like as this week ends, Marion, there's a lot that you wanted to get done that you didn't get done. Oh, well, that happens. On the other hand, there's a whole bunch getting done. And you need to recognize that there may be a lot getting done on a magical level, on a spiritual level, on an internal level, on a learning level. And you have to, everything will catch up with everything else in the long run. I hope that makes sense. All right. Smile Soul 20, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Tower. Was this a tough week for you? I feel like there might have been some unexpected things, some things you didn't like particularly, some things that did not go the way you wanted them to. Hopefully you just kind of learned from it, moved on, no big deal. But it's definitely important to process whatever you have to process as you move forward. Horace Van Dunn, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Monday, you got the Six of Pentacles. Horace Van Dunn, we appreciate that you're a member of this channel. Thank you so much. So, Horace Van Dunn, you got the Six of Pentacles to start the week, to end the week. The Lovers, isn't it fun that they're both sixes? So if you have to make any choices having to do with numbers, 6 is a good number this week for you. And there is so much here just about that reciprocity, right? What do I do for you? What do you do for me? How do we make it all work? Energy exchange. How does the energy exchange? How does that happen? And I feel like you saw that happen in a lot of different ways this week. And some of that may have been very helpful. Some of it may have been very comforting. And some of it may have actually been enlightening. So keep looking for the ways in which we see how energy is moving in your life. Hey, Wooju, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Here is your wrap-up card. 4 of Wands. So this week, I'm wondering if you had a chance to spend time with friends or family, if there are any kind of social events, but also maybe time to spend time in your own home and enjoy your home. One way or the other, the keys are like enjoy, celebrate, and in a way and in a place that feels really comfortable. So like comfortable, enjoy, celebrate. That's the energy. I hope you had that energy this week. I hope we all have that energy going forward. My goodness. Christine Halliwell, so nice to see you. Yes, you had the 10 of Swords on Monday and came back for more. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thanks for being here. You're moving today, and we're so glad you're moving. I know you've been looking forward to this, but I also know no matter what, moving is hard. So thank you so much for being here. Let's Let's see what we got. Okay. So, Christine Halliwell, starting with the Ten of Swords and ending with the Five of Cups. So, moves are never easy and they never go completely well. And there's a lot about this move that could be very emotionally charged in both happy and sad ways. So just don't let anything get your garters in a twist today. Just roll with it. Do the things. Get her done. Get her done. Get a pizza and call it a day. Right? It's all good. It will all be fine, but I don't expect any of it to be easy. So best of luck. Best of luck. Audrey M., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You started the week with the Six of Swords reversed, feeling a little stuck. And you end the week with the Chariot. I think you did a very, very good job getting unstuck, just like this kitty did. Looks like this kitty is the kitty who got the cardinal. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, you did a good job getting yourself unstuck and moving forward this week. I hope you feel that. I hope you feel the difference in the energy around you. Melissa Grosso, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. Here is your wrap-up card. The King of Pentacles reversed. I'm just wondering about all kinds of political intrigue and whatever at your workplace. Nothing that terribly worries me. It just entertains me, and I wonder if you're entertained. But I also wonder if you're irritated. You might be irritated. I feel like this week was fine, but perhaps irritating. That's really where I'm at with it. And there it is. There it is. What do? You hold space for irritation and try not to let it steal your peace. Febborn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Queen of Cups reversed to start the week, ending the week with Death reversed. So basically still Queen of Cups reversed. And I think you are, in fact, still in that exploration, the exploration of healing and feelings and friendships and relationships and all the things. And just figuring out how you want that to be. And I know we've been talking about that for a while, but it's a big deal. Because for the longest time, you didn't want that to be at all. And now you know you don't really have a choice. Hey, Pip. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Cards for you and also for Pamela. And Pam's also a member here. Thank you so much, Pip. And thanks for using members-only emojis. So your card, Pip, on Monday was the Ten of Swords. And then we end up with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which has kind of that same insecure feeling. This baseline of feeling that just does not feel very good, that does not feel like happy or secure or understanding how to find a way to the future, that kind of thing. So I think it's been a hard week. And I think on one hand, you have to look for solutions that are incremental, like a little bit at a time. It's a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. The things that you're dealing with have built up over a period of time. So it's going to take a period of time to solve it. And it's probably important to know that. But to know that there's little things you can do here and there that will help for you. Now, to end the week for Pamela, Ace of Cups. Pamela, I think you're really starting to get yourself back. You're starting to get your joy back. You're starting to remember who you are. You're starting to remember what your life can now look like. So there is real healing happening here, and that's beautiful. Ben Libra does tarot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Queen of Cups has been your theme for the week. Alrighty then. And here we have the Two of Wands. So I think there's really something here about looking forward, looking to the future, and really thinking about how do you want to position yourself? What's your strategy? What do you really want? You know, if the Queen of Wands has been your theme, like the question is, okay, what's in your heart? And what does that make you want for the future? And how do you position yourself to get it? And I think that's what you're kind of thinking on right now. Autumn Pond, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You're here in time. Yes, indeed, you are. Hallelujah day. Here is your wrap-up card. Nine of Swords reversed. So I'd much rather see this reversed than not reversed, you know. It feels like the week might have started out hard but got better, or that you might have been dealing with some difficult things but you've stayed on top of it and stayed positive, or that you've been sort of fighting some difficulties, but you're winning the fight. So it's mixed. It's a mixed energy. This was not the easiest week, but you're winning the fight. That's how I see it. And Horace Van Dunn, thank you for the feedback. Tarot Spirit and you are tracking with me. Shouldn't be amazed. But the synchronicity is, yeah. You know, even after years and years and years and years and years and years of doing this full-time professionally, it amazes me every freaking day. And that's the beauty of it. That's the thing I'm grateful for every day. Every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the ability to do work that keeps me constantly amazed, enthralled, and inspired. Oh my freaking gosh, you know, what a privilege is that, right? Baby Cakes, how are things going? Hope you're enjoying your travels. We get the Magician reversed. This is the card for the week. It does. I know you traveled this week. You obviously got there, so you're okay. I wonder if there have been some communication issues. I wonder if there have been some misconnections or things not going exactly the way you would want. But it's okay. You know, the admonition really is to just pay attention to communication. And there's something there that says, you know, while you're over there, don't forget to kind of do the communications and take care of the U.S. things that you have to take care of. Teresa, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Monday was justice. And that had sort of like a very poignant meaning, given what you've been going through in your family circumstances recently. And we end with the Five of Cups, which is literally and traditionally the card of grief. And, you know, you've got everything else running in your life too, and you're doing it. But the outstanding thing that has been true and might be true for a little while longer is you are dealing with and processing grief. Your grief, family grief. And you have to. You know, there's no way around it. It would be unhealthy otherwise. And so, you know, we hold space for that. You do what you have to do. And I think the advice here is to recognize that, you know, on one hand, the grief is a lifetime's worth of grief, so you don't have to put your whole life on hold if you don't have to. But on the other hand, you do need to make sure you have enough space to process what you need to process most immediately. So that's how you have to manage it. All right. DH, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Monday's card was the Eight of Wands reversed. Maybe you were feeling a little stuck. Maybe things weren't moving the way you wanted them to move. But then we end up with the World, so I think everything finally did. Interesting. This week, I just would not be surprised if something momentous happened this week. Either that was completely unexpected, or that you've been waiting for so long that when it finally happens, it feels anticlimactic. I don't know. But there is a sense now of like waiting for change, and then finally the ability for change. So if that change hasn't happened yet, it is coming soon. Barbie Bird, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Four of Wands reversed. I called it a comfortable rut, and you acknowledged, indeed. Right. So you start with the Four of Wands reversed, and you end with the Six of Wands. What a good job. You know, whether you were going to do this anyway, or if that card helped you think about it, one way or the other, you're processing it and you're coming out of it and into a place of really being able to take action and move forward. So, well done. Very good. Selma, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a wrap-up card for you. Oh, Joyous Ocean, thanks for being here, and thank you for your very kind words. Selma, here we go. Four of Cups reversed. Selma, this week you did a really, really, really good job. A really, really, really good job. Making the best of difficult situations. Staying on the bright side even when things weren't feeling good. Staying positive, seeing the best in others, seeing the best in yourself. And when you do that, when you cultivate that positive energy, positive things happen. So I think that's what you did this week, is you did a good job cultivating positive energy. All right, Raquel, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. A card for you and for Cassandra, of course. Starting with you, Raquel. The Queen of Wands. I think you did a good job this week getting into your creativity, nurturing the things that are important to you. Very well done. And for Cassandra, the Knight of Cups. This week, I think you just really tried to pursue the things that would make your heart feel good or make your heart feel better, which, you know, can be the right thing to pursue. So very good. Might have to keep on doing that too. Nurturing your heart is an important thing. Lisa Harmon, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. You started with Temperance reversed. And we end with the Nine of Cups reversed. Lisa, I feel like you're being asked to look at your life as it now is and say, okay, what do you like? What don't you like? What works? What doesn't work? What do you want to keep on doing? What do you not want to keep on doing? And I think the reminder is that you maybe have more agency right now than you have before. Just saying. Hey, Laura T, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, who's next? Mediha Ness, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is your wrap-up card. Four of Cups reversed. You're the second one to get this. I think this week you did a good job trying not to let things bug you. I think you did a good job just staying on top of things, even when they're ridiculous. And that was really what it's about, is just being on top of the ridiculous things and not letting it get to you. So, you know, I think it points toward improvement. Jackie Masters, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the reminder of the collective cards and the jumper card. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And Laura T, thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for being a member. Hang on. Did I just get lost? Why, yes, I did. Okay, Pamela Lath, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Yours is the next question I see. Laura, not just one, but two super stickers. Thank you so much. That's so kind. All right, Pamela Lath. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. The Hierophant reversed. This week, I think you did a good job by pulling strings behind the scenes. I don't know if this is work. I don't know if this is personal. I don't know if this was in more than one way. But I really feel like you got some important things done and you made some things shift in unconventional ways. Well done. Swati, it's nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. The Eight of Wands. This week, I think you did a good job just handling whatever happened and just getting things done quickly and efficiently and keeping your sense of humor and keeping communication open with the people that matter. So well done. And Jackie Masters, yours is the next request I see. Once again, thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Thanks for keeping track of the week's cards. And your card for the week was the Seven of Cups reversed. And then we end the week with the Four of Cups reversed. Man, all in the attitude adjustment, isn't it? And this is a very popular card today in its reversal. But I think you're really working on it. I think you were trained to have a mindset that you don't even recognize is an attitude. That it's just okay, don't take this the wrong way, okay? I have resting bitch face. I am very aware I have resting bitch face. Before resting bitch face was a thing, my husband, IT John, used to call it flat face. Don't show them your flat face. Resting bitch face, okay? There is a spiritual equivalent of that where, there's no bitchy intent, there's no negative intent, but it's the attitude of resting bitch face spiritually. Does that make any sense, or is everybody here just thinking I'm crazy? And Jackie's like, what in the world is this person saying? I'm sorry. What I'm really trying to say is you are coming to a place of a very deep mind shift that is going to make a huge difference. And it's a mind shift that you didn't even know you needed. Just like those of us with resting bitch face have no idea that everybody thinks we're being a Karen when we're not. And with that, I just dropped a bunch of cards on the floor. 1 second, please. My goodness gracious. All right, and I'm back. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yolanda, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. You had an interview this morning that you're stoked about. That's so great. Here is your wrap-up card. The moon. And, there's so much, there's so much going on spiritually, emotionally, in so many different ways, spiritually, emotionally, socially. This week has been a week where you've just been navigating a lot of different things and a whole lot of different feelings. But you're doing a good job just trying to stay grounded and do what you need to do and trying to allow spirit to lead you in the right direction. So very, very well done. Very well done. And thank you, everyone, for the feedback. I see it. I appreciate it. I don't always read it aloud, but I see it. All right. Adrija Roy, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Star reversed. There's a lot, I think, this week that did not go the way you wanted it to. I think this week you're sort of aware of the things that are not the way you want them to be. But you're working on it and you're okay with it and you know what's what and it's okay. So not the best week, not the worst week, but it's okay. Karen Hendershot, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Hope the puppy is doing well. Here. The World. I feel like, I think you and the puppy are figuring it out. You're figuring each other out. You're figuring out how it all works, how you're going to fit into each other's lives. And I think it really is a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Let's see. Carrie Dunnick, you are up next. Here we go, Carrie Dunnick. Here is your wrap-up. The Six of Cups reversed. I feel like this week you may have had a spiritual visitation, like literally, from someone who is no longer living, someone that you love who is no longer living. If it was a dream, if it was just a feeling, if you weren't sure about it, just recognize it's a very real thing. But whatever that was that may have sent you into, that place of sorrow, but that bittersweet place where it's also happy memories and all of that. And it's important as we celebrate the past to also be able to look to the future. That's really the thing. I heard an interesting thing the other day in the weirdest place, but it stuck with me, that when you talk about nostalgia, which of course is a key word for the Six of Cups, there's two kinds. There's restorative nostalgia and there's reflective nostalgia. Reflective nostalgia is when we look to the past with happy memories, maybe a little sad, but mostly happy and just reflective. Restorative is when we look back with anger and upset and feel like we have to do things to make things the way that they used to be. And there's a danger in that. Now, I'm not saying, Carrie, that I think that's where you're at or what you're doing. I'm just sort of thinking about that card in general now. And what an interesting concept that is for all of us. Oh, Karen, Finley is great. He's so smart. Oh, that's so great. You're figuring it out. That's so good. And you love him so much. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. That's so good. All right, Christina R., here we go. For you and Karen Winkle. Yes, indeed. And Karen is a member here. We appreciate that, of course. Okay. So, Christina, Monday you had the Lovers. Oh, before we get there, Carrie, that makes sense, everyone. So she got the Six of Cups reversed. And you heard what I said. And here it is. Yes, my mom came for a visit. I could smell her perfume. First time she's visited that way since she's passed. Yeah. And I mean, we welcome those visits, but it's a little hard, right? It's hard. All right. Christina, thanks for your patience. You started with the Lovers and you end with the King of Cups reversed. I just feel like it's a lot. You're dealing with a lot in a lot of ways and you're not always feeling so good about it, but you just got to get through it. What else can you possibly do? There it is. There it is. And I know you've been keeping me updated and I have to go back and read it. I have been just so crazy, but I really appreciate it when you do. So I should have a minute today to read and respond, but please keep me updated. I do really like to know where we're at here. And Karen Winkle, thank you for being a member, Karen. You started with the Queen of Cups reversed, and you end with the Ace of Cups. So I think you had a win this week, Karen. I think you did a good job turning something around, making something better. So well done. There's hope. Joyous Ocean, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. All right. You had a good week, so that's great. You missed Monday. Okay. That's all right. Six of Cups upright. I think you did have a good week processing some things and healing some things and seeing how far you've come. Nightingale, it's nice to see you. Thanks for being here. So we need a wrap-up card for you and your boyfriend. So it was Four of Coins and Page of Swords, respectively. So starting with you, Nightingale, you had the Four of Coins to start. And to end, the Hanged Kitty reversed. So I feel like you did a good job kind of pushing out of your comfort zone, pushing past your boundaries, and moving toward taking control of a situation in a way that really needed to happen. So well done. Boyfriend got the Page of Swords to start, and ends with the Three of Wands reversed. So it feels like the boyfriend is trying really hard to do the right thing, and there's something that did not go his way this week. So that's hard. We have to be nice to him. And he just needs to keep learning and trying, right? Yolanda, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. And Teresa, I do not know if this deck is still available. If it is, it's from US Games. All right. PL Day, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Queen of Wands is how you started the week. And we end with the Hierophant. You did a good job, PL Day, this week, getting on top of things and remember who the boss is. You did a good job remembering your own authority, remembering your own mission, remembering where you need to put your attention. So very well done. Winter, Rosemarie, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. You were right. I don't remember what the card was either, but you were supposed to not go off on someone, but you already had. And it was 10:30 on a Monday morning. What was I going to do about that? What were you going to do about that? Oh my gosh, I remember, but thank you for reminding me. Two of Pentacles reversed, and after that, it was a busy week. I actually feel like you got a lot done. You might have felt pulled in a lot of different directions. You may be tired, but you accomplished some things, so that's good. All right, next up is Lenata. Thank you for being here. Here is your card. Ace of Cups. So this week, I think you did a good job. You may have made a new friend. You may have deepened a relationship. You may have found some healing to something in your own heart and in your own emotional well-being. Whatever the case, I think you did a good job in the way you treated yourself and others this week. Denise Woods, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. So, here we go. You started as the Three of Swords, I'm sorry to say, and ended as the Four of Cups reversed. So you did a good job getting it together and staying positive. Well done. Jerry had the Hanged Man and then the Ace of Pentacles. So also a very good job, taking control and being willing to start something and being willing to see a way forward and make some practical decisions. So very good. Tanda had the Six of Wands reversed and ends up with the King of Cups reversed. So there's some things going on for Tanda where we're really not happy. And I think we have to take a look at what's not making you happy and what can you do about it. And Amy had the King of Pentacles reversed. And now the Devil. So Amy, you've got some problems here. Something on a very practical level is not going the way you want and it's creating problems. You must address it. That's really the key. Amy Foreman, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. The Wheel of Fortune. I think some good things happened this week. And I think you got some evidence of good things happening, of things moving forward in a good way. So that's wonderful. Rosie Telser, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The World. This week, I think you did a very good job putting closure to what you need to put closure to, seeing the big picture, and kind of making a plan forward. So it's a big picture thing, but it's very, very positive, and it may involve travel as well. It may be making travel plans. Oh, Joyous Ocean, thanks for that feedback. Very good. Justine, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Monday was the devil. But you end with the world, which, by the way, is the entire, those are the bookends. The bookends on your week, oh, Justine, are the bookends on the third septenary of the major arcana, devil through world, the journey of spiritual enlightenment. Whatever you got going on here this week, it is all about your spiritual enlightenment. So be open to it from that perspective, my friend. Kathy Lee, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here we go. The Six of Swords reversed. I think there's a way you're feeling not very settled right now, but you will. You will. You just have to give it time. It's okay. And that's the key. You know, going forward, you just have to be patient and things will move in a good direction. Stay logical. Logic over emotion right now. That's important. All right. Faith, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Wrap-up card for you, the King of Cups reversed. This week, there may have been some things going on that made you not entirely happy. So I think you've had to do some emotional nurturance this week. And I think that really continues. I think that's something that's continuing. Fatima, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is, here's a card for you. The Three of Cups reversed. I think you did not have fun this week. I think this was not an easy or fun week for you. Take some time and self-care going forward. Hey, Robin Renee, Dr. All Ed, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Dr. All Ed, the Empress. See, this week you got it going on. You're doing what needs to be done, taking care of business, doing all the things, and remembering that you are deserving of all good things. And I think you should continue to remember this. Fallen Angel, you're up next. Here we go. Fallen Angel, the world. This week, you did a good job getting your stuff together and taking care of it. You took care of business like nobody's business this week. So well done. Zara M., on Fridays, we do a card for the week that has passed. And that's what I will do here for you. When we look at this past week, you know, there's something here that you just have not, well, and I think it's the question you're asking, just not been able to figure out. The answer is in your past. Look to your past. Look to what you know about yourself. The answer to the future is in your past. That I can tell you. Laura T., thank you so much for being here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for your generous super chats and super stickers. Really appreciate it. Here is a card for you for the week that was. The Empress, just a good job taking care of your family, taking care of your child, taking care of others, being creative, being all the things that you are, nurturing others. I hope nurturing yourself as well. But remember that the Empress really does have that creative piece to it as well. And you yourself are such a talented, creative person. So there's that. Okay, Yolanda, looking for wrap-up cards for Mark and Jenna, most certainly. For Mark, the Ace of Swords reversed. Mark, I feel like this week there's a conversation that you have been wanting to have or feeling that you need to have. And don't know how to do it. So this week there may have been some, just some things not sitting with you well. And for Jenna, the Tower, I think this was a hard week in the household for everybody. And Jenna, maybe you felt it most of all. And so it's just important to acknowledge that and figure out what's really true for you. Not necessarily the people around you, but you. Prayer, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for you. I shuffled, but you got the Tower as well. I think this was a tough week for you. You may have gotten some unexpected surprises, but I think you did a good job handling it, and all will be well. Ren Geronimo, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is your wrap-up card. The Hanged Kitty reversed. This week, you took control and took care of things. You did not wait for things to happen. You made things happen. Both Pamela and Ness, your readings were about work. That makes sense. Absolutely. Okay, Lydia. Here we go. Lydia, here's a card for you. The Emperor. I wonder this week if you did talk to your boyfriend or got things straightened out with your boyfriend and or met a new guy and or started to feel more stable in and of yourself, being stable in your own life. Just being stable, being there, being yourself. One way or the other, it's a good thing. Satel, nice to see you. Here is your wrap-up card. The Knight of Wands reversed. I feel like this week you might not have gotten a lot done and might not have felt really happy about too much. I think this week you really need to go back to basics, take care of what you have to take care of, nurture yourself, try to have some fun, but not too much fun. It just feels like this has been a bit of a tough week and now you need to take care of yourself. Zara, yes, you did miss yours, yes. All right, next question that I see. Caroline McLaughlin, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday, you had the Queen of Swords reversed. And now we have the Moon reversed. Secrets have been revealed. Did you learn someone's secrets this week? Did you keep someone's secrets this week? Did someone else learn your secrets this week? I am so intrigued about this. What the heck happened in Caroline's world this week between the Queen of Swords reversed and the Moon reversed? There's all about, like, what are we knowing and not knowing? What are we sharing and not sharing? Ooh, so many mysteries. Oh my gosh. Mixuir, Michelle, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here. Trey, we are all hypocrites of that nature, not to worry. There aren't many good ones. This is a good one. If you like cats. If you don't like cats, I imagine this is a stupid deck, right? Okay, Mixuir. Here is a card for you, and thank you for being here. The Wheel of Fortune. I think some good things happened this week, and I think you did a good job in your own healing. I think you had at least one aha moment that helps you in your healing. Claire C., it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. King of Pentacles reversed on Monday. Here's your wrap-up card. Strength reversed. I think there's a lot that is kind of upsetting you and irritating you that you're trying to get a handle on. But you're doing it. You're doing it. Okay, and thank you everyone for your feedback. I really do appreciate it. All right. Nalini Kalu, I remember this. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Hey, Psyop, nice to see you. All right. Nalini Kalu. All right. You and Brad both got the Three of Swords on Monday. Here we go. And again, thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. All right, so starting with you, Nalini, Three of Swords, and now the High Priestess reversed. I feel like you've been feeling guilty and personally responsible for things that may not be your fault. And you've been feeling kind of out of balance this week, but trying to find your healing. And for Brad, Three of Swords to Queen of Cups. Brad, I think you did a good job really getting to what has hurt your heart and trying to address it directly, which is great. So just both of you, go for it, keep healing. All right. And Pride Weekend in Toronto. Happy Pride to everybody everywhere. Psyop, I'm good, but I'm not that good. And even if I were, I wouldn't use your name unless I had permission to use your name. Like Mixuer's name's Michelle. She's given me permission to use her name, so I do. But if I knew your name but didn't have permission to use it, I wouldn't. So, man, I wish I were that good. Ooh. All right, friends, I think I've gotten to the end. I think. If I accidentally skipped you, please reiterate your request. Thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Thank you to all of you who helped out with Super Chat, Super Stickers. Thanks to the members and the moderators. I am available for readings this weekend. Please feel free to reach out to book. The link to book and the link to get your StarCon ticket, both in the oh, Michelle, I'm sorry. Yes, they did. Thank you. Thanks for the correction. Links for StarCon and to have a reading with me, both in the description. Please do reach out. I thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Definitely happy Pride to all. And be good, be well. Thanks for being here. Reach out, get your reading this weekend if you like. Take good care. I should be back tomorrow with your Saturday Psychic Sampler. Be good.